Amnesty International organization says that U.S. abrupt and irresponsible aid cuts compound humanitarian crisis and put millions at risk. This report has more.
The United States government's abrupt and irresponsible termination of foreign assistance is putting the health and human rights of millions of people in Yemen who depend on humanitarian aid at risk, Amnesty International said today. After a decade of devastating conflict, Yemen continues to face one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. Aid workers described to Amnesty International how President Donald Trump's decision to cut U.S. aid funding has led to the shutdown of life-saving assistance and protection services, including malnutrition treatment to children, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers, safe shelters to survivors of gender-based violence, and health care to children suffering from cholera and other illnesses. After years of conflict and compounding crises, an estimated 19.5 million people, over half the population, are dependent on aid in Yemen. Yemen has the fifth largest displacement crisis globally, with an estimated 4.8 million internally displaced people, most of whom are women and children, according to the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. Over the last 5 years, during both President Trump's first term and President Biden's, the U.S. has consistently been Yemen's largest donor, comprising half of Yemen's coordinated humanitarian response plan. Amnesty International interviewed 10 humanitarian experts and aid workers with direct knowledge of the situation on the ground and 6 representatives of local human rights organizations, 5 of which provide direct services to vulnerable groups, all of whom said the impact of the cuts will be devastating, leading to suffering, death, and more instability for an already fragile country.